Hello, good evening and welcome to the Gfinity studios for the Gfinity show. My name is Martin White. I'll be hosting this evening in the absence of Brycey, who's off for some colonic irrigation. It's got to be done, especially when you want to be cleansed nicely. I'm here with Marky B, former TCM legend, now Millenium legend. Thanks for joining us, mate. How are you?
I'm great. It's an absolute honour to be here with you, Martin, and thanks a lot for the opportunity, mate. I'm amazed that I've came down here to London. I'm at the Gfinity studios, and now I'm getting to chat with such a wonderful person like yourself.
Oh, God.
I was expecting Brycey here. But I mean, my day's even better now, so.
Good stuff. Buy a lottery ticket, your luck's in, it seems.
Exactly.
No, we miss you, Bryce. He'll be back, don't worry, he's just very, very busy. So, Marky, let's cut to the chase. A lot's been going on with you personally lately. A lot's been going on, obviously, in the COD scene, as we know, with the release of the new game, people changing teams left, right, and centre. You've left TCM after, was it 2 years?
About a year and a half.
Okay. How was that? How was that kind of leaving a team where you were so successful?
It was obviously a bit depressing. Like, it sort of came out of nowhere.
Right.
Like, I was just always sort of in the idea of being in TCM forever. I never really thought that I was ever going to leave the organisation or the team. I thought that was me. I was set. I was going to be one of those legends that stay in the same team forever, make up a big story for myself. But
the Paul Scholes of
exactly.
British Call of Duty.
Exactly, but obviously it wasn't to be. They've sold me off. They've not sold me off, but obviously they decided to drop me for Jurd, which I sort of see as they've replaced me with a better player. I honestly do believe Jurd is one of the best players in Europe, if not the best. So, I mean, fair play to them. I'm not really that salty about it. I'm not really upset. I'm just kind of moving on and getting on with it, really.
Good stuff. So sort of rolling with the punches and sort of grateful for the time you had there. I mean, because you had some real success. Obviously coming second at G1, European champions. You sit here as a reigning European champion. Obviously from back in March this year and stuff. So you had a good time, a good run there. Yeah,
I mean, great times there. Like, obviously the roster's always slowly changed. We've changed out player after player after player.
Yeah.
And I was sort of the last remaining member of the original team that I actually joined.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess my time had to come at one point. Swizz obviously wants to slowly move out the players. No, I'm only joking. I think the times were right for a change, to be honest. I'm kind of happy. At the same time, a bit gutted. Like, I'm just ready for something new.
Good.
And it kind of feels like, although I'm absolutely gutted about it all, I'm like kind of really happy to have something fresh, something brand new to experience, because I've not had that, like I said, in like 2 years. So it's good to have this opportunity, really.
Good stuff. So new dawn, new day. Moved into Millenium now, who themselves are a massive organisation, and so surely there's a lot of optimism around what the future might hold with them.
Yeah, I mean, obviously they're a massive organisation in the scene. They've had teams on like the biggest stages, like some LCS stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I mean, ever since they've been in the Call of Duty scene, I've always respected what they've done. They all look very professional, and that's like part of what helps you perform at a high level. I believe, like, having a professional organisation behind you, makes you sort of feel like you have more of a responsibility to like perform at that sort of level. Gives you a bit more motivation, and yeah, it's interesting to be part of a French organisation as well. Obviously, a bit of a language barrier with myself being a Glaswegian, and then the communication with not only like my teammates, the managers and stuff. It's a bit weird. I kind of have a bit of a joke and try and put a bit of a French accent on, speak a bit of French here and there, but I can't really say anything.
So have you got any plans to try and learn a little bit of French to make that a bit easier, or?
I mean, a bit. Like, I'm trying to learn like basic phrases that will help in game, like things like left and right and stuff like that, and obviously the very basics. I'm not really going to be speaking fluent French anytime soon, I don't imagine. But I'm going to try and learn as much as I possibly can, because I think it will just benefit us, really. And it won't take that much effort. I don't think so, anyway.
So what are your hopes for the new team over the coming year with the new game?
Just the same as what it's always been. I want to be in a winning team, and that's what I'm going to try and assemble with myself and Carnage. It's an opportunity for me and him to build a team around us that we think can be winners, and that's something that I'll always strive to be, regardless of whatever position I'm in, regardless of what team I'm in. I'm always wanting to be a winner, and I never accept anything less. Come second at any event, I'm always gutted about it, and that's what I'm going to look to achieve with this team. So, yeah, that's the plans.
And because obviously you've tasted success sort of on the European stage, locally, UK-wise, What is it you think you can bring to this lineup that you and Carnage are going to build?
I think I sort of bring that maybe, well, the leadership aspect to the team, the sort of never say die attitude, the strategy, things like just sort of getting everyone in the right frame of mind to perform at the highest level.
Yeah.
And all just loads of little different things. I mean, I think I bring a lot to the table, without saying like I'm talking myself up quite a lot. And just I think that I can perform. This game feels like it's a game for me.
Okay.
So I'm really just excited to be able to play and show off what TCM are missing.
Great stuff. Okay. And moving quite nicely into the world of Advanced Warfare, the game's only itself been out, I think, 2 weeks, and it feels like it's been out a lot longer than that. How are you finding the new game and adjusting to it?
It's completely new. I think it's a lot of people still probably not even myself. Like a lot of players still haven't grasped the movement and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't feel like we're going to firmly grasp it until like maybe a couple of months in. I think that's really going to be the biggest thing to notice. I think everyone's still like just jumping around everywhere, panicking, dashing about, slamming into the ground. I think that's the biggest learning curve. Everyone sort of understands how to play every game mode. It's just the new movement is like the biggest obviously feature into this new game. I love it though. Like I think it suits me well. Like I've always been this player that never sits still. I think it suits that sort of play style. Okay. Someone that likes to like sort of outplay their opponents. And I think that's my sort of style of play. And I've been playing really well as of late, especially with this new Millenium team. And I feel like a sort of bit of confidence coming in since joining this new team. And I feel like I can really get up to the level I want to be, and not only my team's play, but my own personal level. Yeah,
I suppose it's the true definition of a fresh start, isn't it? Not only have you changed teams, but you know that's come at a time when there's a new game. So it's not as if you're joining an established roster halfway through kind of the cycle of a game. It's like you said, everything's completely new. So it's like a clear board and off you go.
Yeah, we're all learning the game together, and that's what I love about it. I mean, the very start of Ghosts, we got Gunshi in the TCM lineup. And it felt like we really like grinded the game out. Myself, Flux, Moose, and Gunshi. We all learned the game faster than everyone, and that's what I'm really trying to achieve with this Millenium lineup. We've been playing pretty much every single day. We've been playing a lot, and I feel like the players I've got in this team really are the same, similar sort of players. Obviously, different nationalities and stuff, but they all seem to be able to grasp the game faster than some other players in the European scene.
Okay.
Jake, who isn't actually part of the Millenium lineup, I'll be playing with him at I3s.
Yeah, I saw that.
He is, honestly, I was surprised. Like, he's very intelligent. He has this unreal knowledge of things like spawns. He just sort of knows how to play the game correctly right out of the box. And I never knew he was such a smart player, to be honest. Like, I've never played with Jake before. So, like, not even like in a pickup circumstance. It was literally my first time playing with him, and it went great. So,
sort of instant chemistry, instant cohesion, and well, that's got to be a good sign. Well, especially for this weekend, anyway.
Oh, 100%. I mean, we're going into this weekend, like I said before, myself, Carnage is just the team from Millenium.
Yeah.
And we're obviously looking at Jake and Mello, but nothing's confirmed as of yet. I mean, more than likely we'll be teaming with those two guys, but we're just seeing what happens at LAN. We're seeing if there's any problems with our gameplay, seeing if we can improve. Maybe we feel like this roster won't work. So we're just using this sort of I3's weekend as a tester to see if we can perform at the highest level.
Cool. And so from a competitive point of view as a whole, do you think that Advanced Warfare is going to set us up for a really exciting year in Call of Duty esports?
100%. It's like completely different. I think it's something we've needed.
Yeah.
Like every game, obviously there's been slight changes, difference in kill times, difference in game modes we're playing, but there's never been this much of a drastic change. We're playing new game modes, obviously with Uplink potentially being in the rule set. Obviously the coming back of Hardpoint and CTF, but although they are the same game modes, they like do play differently with all the new features in the game, the new movement mechanics like I spoke about before.
Yeah.
They do make the game mode play completely differently. So it's like a massive learning curve, not only in the movement aspect, but also in how to play the game modes around those movements. So it really all circles around the movement. Which I keep saying.
Yeah.
I keep stressing.
Well, it's such a big aspect of the game, isn't it? So.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, obviously before we've always sprinted at the same speed.
Yeah.
It's just been the same sprint aim your gun. There's no
anything can happen.
Yeah, there's no like you're now in the middle of a gunfight you can boost up into there, get on top of a roof. Like somebody could be shooting you in the back, you can boost jump back, get behind them. There's just so many variables into a gunfight now, into team play as well. So it's just it's interesting to see how it's going to.
I think once everyone kind of gets used to it and starts to improve rapidly, it's going to make for some amazing sort of viewership. I mean, we're going to see some amazing plays, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, already since I've been playing, there's been like some absolute world star moments. There's been some crazy turn-on kills by not only by myself but against myself. I think if anyone says they've not been destroyed on Advanced Warfare yet, they'd be lying to you.
Okay.
Even Swanee, who would disagree that he's ever been destroyed in any sort of gunfight, he'd even admit to you that he's been destroyed in Advanced Warfare. Yeah, I think that it's happened to the best of us, and I think it's going to be interesting to see, especially in front of a live audience.
Yeah.
I think in front of a massive live audience, seeing these sort of plays, it will really get them excited.
Yeah.
And I think that's what we really need.
Good stuff. Right. Well, we're looking forward to that. And you were going back to the point about the game being a bit of a leveler. Can you see any surprises over the next sort of year in terms of players who might to sort of the mainstream, the people that watch Call of Duty a lot? Do you see any surprises like kind of new talent just rising to the fore and being respected sort of Europe-wide, worldwide?
I think obviously you always see the new talent seeping in on every single title. There'll be like a new player or a new team coming through. But I think on this game, like it promotes a really like aggressive play style, and I think those sort of players are going to be just making names for themselves in this game. Players like Jerd. Obviously, I think like there's top players in there that are known as being sort of like more slower paced, people like Swanee. But these people like Swanee are also very good at adapting, so I think he won't have any problems.
Yeah.
But I do think like we're playing with now, Melo, he is a player that I never really recognised as a top player before. But since playing with him on this game, it feels like he's really got to grips of the movement mechanics, the way to play the game faster than anyone else, and he's been dominating like consistently online.
Wow.
So I'm excited to see how he plays at LAN. I think he's going to do it phenomenally. Honestly, I think these sort of highly paced French players and what they're renowned for, like the likes of Gotiga, who's renowned for his like very fast-paced gameplay. I think players like this will really sort of shine through on Advanced Warfare. So I'm interested to see how teams like Vitality perform and stuff as well.
Yeah. So Europe had a better year, I think, in many respects in Call of Duty esports, probably COD champs aside. But with you guys being, obviously you won the European Championships, you placed it the highest a European team's ever done at an MLG event. When obviously you were with TCM, it kind of felt like we'd moved in the right direction a little bit. And you talk about it briefly in the latest video you uploaded when you kind of introduced the fact that you're joining Millenium, about the development of European COD esports and how you see that moving forward. What are your thoughts on what European teams can achieve this year with this game, and what do you think they need to do in order to kind of get those achievements in?
I think that it's just what it really comes down to is more people taking it seriously. I think that there's like on Ghost in particular, there was just really Epsilon and TCM that were really like putting themselves as contenders to win.
Right.
I think no other team really set out to be winners. They all just sort of wanted to like slide in there in the third place. I think that's got to change. If you look at the North American scene, you've got like 8 teams that all believe in their own heads and they put a lot of time in. They all believe that they can be champions.
Right.
And I think that's what it really comes down to. It's like not only the amount of time you put in, it's like your frame of mind and stuff like that. There's just loads of little aspects that come into it. I think that there is a lot of quality in Europe. I think there's a lot of good players. I just think it's the lack of taking it seriously and really sort of testing themselves, like putting as much effort as possible. I mean, a lot of these players play a lot. They just don't use their time wisely, I feel. Like maybe if they lose, they might blame on something like connection instead of point out the reasons they lost and stuff like that, and like using excuses rather than finding out the problems they have in their team, which can end up making your team a better one. So I think that's what's going to happen on Advanced Warfare. I think a lot more people have started taking it seriously. I've been talking to a lot of people, not only in TCM, Epsilon, a lot of the sort of other squads around Europe, and a lot of these teams now believe that they are the best. So I'm excited to see what goes down at events this year.
Yeah.
I think there's going to be a lot of top quality teams. I think we're going to be returning to like the European scene of old, like back on maybe Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 3 times. We had like a range of top quality teams that could all potentially win an event. A lot of the time it was teams that you didn't expect to win that won events. So I'm looking to see what happens on Advanced Warfare.
Okay, good. You think it can be a good year for European teams?
100%. I think maybe I think COD Champs was a bad point on Ghosts. I think that maybe we overestimated ourselves too much. I think we had obviously a decent year on Black Ops 2 where there was loads of good achievements from European teams, and then I think we went into COD Champs just expecting to blow over some of the teams that we played against. Like most likely ourselves, I remember a game in particular against Mud Dog's team. I can't remember their name, but we literally underestimated them to the absolute max. And we got mopped. We lost 3-1, and I think we just sort of thought they were the weakest North American team. We'd had an easy draw, and it looked really good for us. And I think that's something that we're not going to do again. I think that this year we're going to everyone, in particular in TSM and Epsilon, is going to remember last year and remember the close losses against. Epsilon's game against Envy, they lost in COD Champs, incredibly close. That's going to haunt them forever, and those sort of like moments, they'll like play in your mind forever, and you'd never want them to happen again. Of
course.
Like if like you get clutched on a tournament or a LAN event, and it's that thing will like play in your mind, and if that situation plays out again, you won't let it happen. You know what to do in that because you've probably talked about it for days and days and days after it. Like, oh, we should have done that, man. Like, so
keeps you up at night. Yeah, puts you off your food.
Yeah. I think it's the same for both the UK team. Well, there was 4 UK teams. Obviously, ourselves and Epsilon were expected to do the best. We came closest to that top 8 mark. But yeah, I think that a lot of motivation will be provided from last year's Call of Duty Championships going into this year. And just a bit the same. We've all proved that we can beat the North American teams time and time again. I think it's just about proving it on the biggest stage.
Right. Okay. Cool. Nice one, Marky. Thanks very much. Right. So we've got deep down and dirty with Marky. This man is a very, very talented Call of Duty player. So what we want to do is test him in a couple of other games. So in a second, Marky and I are going to head over to the game station where we're going to take part in a very, very quick Speedrunners contest. Yes, Speedrunners. We're going to get this man out of his comfort box. See how good he is. Let's see how good he is. I'm sure he's going to be amazing. Then from there, he'll go to play Forza Horizon 2, hit a hot lap, and see if he can beat Swanee, who has a time of 1:17. So 1:17 to beat Marky, no pressure. So we will see you over at the game stations in just a sec. All right, so I'm here at the Gfinity game station with Marky. We told you we were going to have a showdown. It's Speedrunners. We're going to choose our players, and then we're getting stuck in. Marky, who are you going to be?
I honestly have no idea. This is my first time getting stuck in. But
is it?
Yeah.
You never played Speedrunners before?
No, first time. But the Falcon looks like an interesting character. He looks like a man with a guy, glasses.
Yeah.
Nice
He looks
costume.
like Walter from Breaking Bad in a chicken costume.
Yeah.
Can you see that?
Yeah, I can see that.
I'm gonna go quite topical. I'm gonna be something that looks quite Russian, or am I? Oh no, I've got to click join first.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. Here we go. I'm gonna be this Russian cosmonaut, and we'll sling a couple of bots in. So we'll play against a cat. And Scout is a YouTuber. All right, cool. Right,
okay, let's go.
So let's get ready. This is Martin against Marky B, playing Speedrunners. I've got a feeling I'm going to get badly battered.
I don't really think so, to be honest. No, actually, probably, yeah. You're going to get destroyed. So I'm pretty confident. No, I just think I've already sort of summed you up. I just know how you're going to try and take this game.
Do you? Yeah. How am I going to try and do this?
I'm just going to counter you.
Are you?
Yeah.
This is going to be interesting. I'm going to do nothing. I'm going to stand still. I'm going to give up. Right, what are the buttons?
Oh, my guy feels slower. This is cheating.
You're carrying some extra egg weight, maybe.
He actually is. My guy actually feels slower.
Let's get that cat out of the way.
Yep. Oh, no, I'm not doing too well here. Oh, I've got a power up.
Dodge those boxes.
No.
Oh, I bumped into the thing.
No,
Get rid of her. Look at that. There we go. I'm hopping up here. Look at me.
Oh, look at you.
Look at me. I'm like a man.
I need to catch up. I'm
like a Russian cannibal possessed.
No. I'm so close to being out of the game. No.
I'm going to wait.
No.
Don't worry about it. I've got to quickly get rid of this deer and then we'll get into the game again.
No.
Don't worry about it. It's still early days. Still early days.
Okay.
Still early days.
So, you obviously know a bit more about this than me. How do I actually win? Like,
you've basically, so the way the game works is, it's literally be the quickest, use all the different abilities and weapons you can pick up. But the thing is, as the game goes on, the screen gets smaller as time ticks on, and it just gets a little bit more difficult to stay in the screen. As soon as you got out the screen, you're done for. You're finished. It's over. But there's loads of little ways you can do it. Like I said, the little abilities. You've got to avoid these little things I keep bumping into. Still bumping into them.
Still bumping.
Yeah, and there's little levers you can pull that shut off certain ways around the maps and stuff like that. So, and he's used his grapple hook to kill me there. So if I can shut him off like that, there you go. There you come the long way round. Come on, you little moose.
You're doing pretty well, actually.
I'm not doing too bad.
I'm surprised.
I've not played in a while. I've not played in a while. Not bad for a 35-year-old man who's the wrong side of 15 stone.
Oh, there you go.
There we go. I've got a win, so we're back in.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Right, we're off.
Right,
I'm not left behind. I'm left behind. I wasn't concentrating.
I'm not losing this time. No, I'm being left behind.
There's me and you. There's me and you there. Look. If you use your grapple hook thing, when you get that as a skill, sort of ability sort of thing, you can pull people back. All right, okay. And it's incredibly frustrating for those who get pulled back. I'm actually last.
You're going to lose.
It's taken you 2 seconds to get used to this game.
Oh, there we go.
The natural ability of professional gamers. I don't care what game you play. If things don't work out for you with like Millenium with COD, you should take up Speedrunners.
Yeah.
You should speak to the guys at the organisation.
I bet there is. They're probably looking for a Millenium Speedrunners team.
I did hear that on the grapevine. Yeah. I'm in trouble there.
Oh no, I'm in trouble also. I'm nearly out of the screen. No.
Oh, I thought we're both done. We're both done. The two bots.
No.
I thought that was the moose, but I forgot it's actually the scout, isn't it? Maybe they should do like Call of Duty Speedrunners.
Yeah.
COD runners.
I'd probably be awful because I don't seem to be good at any games but Call of Duty. Not quite the multi-gamer that I thought I was. I thought I was some...
Did you think you were a little bit of an all-rounder?
Yeah, exactly. I thought I was like one of these guys that could be very versatile.
Yeah.
Play any game, but obviously not. I've had a shot of a few games today, and every game I've done poorly in. So I guess, like I said, should stick to COD.
I think you've been overly hard on yourself. You played 2 games of Speedrunners. It's early days for you.
Last both times though against the computer. Come on, you expected to do better than the computer.
Right, we're in again. Let's go.
Right, I'm not going to lose first this time.
Okay, good.
Oh, a bad start again. Oh my god, hit the box. That's not good.
Oh, I just need to move.
I'm nearly out the screen already. Oh, no, I'm catching up. It's all good.
I always bump into those things. It's like I just want to run. Are you gone again?
No.
Are you just being kind?
He just pulled me back.
Is this being kind to like the guy who's quite clearly rubbish at all games?
Yeah, I guess so.
Let it be said on the Gfinity show that Marky B is the most charitable gamer we've ever had on the show. It's
like when you're playing a sport with your girlfriend or something, you just let her win. Like bowling when you're playing. It's like that. It's like that.
Look at you trying to make me your girlfriend.
Well,
at least buy me a drink first.
No.
No.
That's not the way we roll in Scotland.
Is it not? How does the dating process begin in Scotland?
Oh, you've lost again. The cat's won.
Right, this is the final round.
Right, is it? Okay. Right, I'm not going out first this time.
Come on, get in front of me.
Let's go. Oh, I'm last again. Oh no, I've missed the boost as well. That's not good.
If you get the boost, press.
Oh no.
Oh, you know, yeah.
Oh, I'm nearly out the screen.
Right, I think that the challenge here on the Gfinity show today has taught us one thing. Marky B, as brilliant a COD player as he is, does not have much of a future.
I mean, if Call of Duty ever goes to pot, I'm going to be lost, basically.
What are you going to do?
I don't know. I might take up knitting.
Yeah, that could be good. Do you think this could be maybe... Would you want to put any more time into this game, see if you can get any better at it, come back and have another go?
I reckon that's what it is. It's just the game time. I reckon after a couple more games, I'll be sweet. I'll be probably the best player in the game.
Oh, okay, good. So there's that confidence.
There's the confidence. You've won this time.
I did. Yeah.
Is that the final?
Oh no, we still got one more. We still got one more.
I wasn't ready.
I'll wait for you.
No. Oh yes.
I'm going to be.
Oh, you're going to lose.
I'm out. I'm done.
Yes,
I'm done.
See, I'm not last.
What you've done there is you've hustled me. You've hustled me.
Oh, come
all
on.
of a sudden,
I'm gonna win. Oh no.
All of a sudden, we'll be playing for money, and I'll be £100 down. No. Oh, you're gone. No, you're back. You're back.
Okay, I'm alright.
Right, just keep. That's it. Now, remember to slide.
Slide.
Love it. Turn.
And
you've probably got a little bit of the boost there.
No.
Press the wrong button.
Well, I gave my best shot.
We had a good go at it.
I gave my best. I tried my best. Like honestly. It just wasn't to be.
Wasn't to be. No. That's Speedrunners. It's Martin versus Marky here on the Gfinity show. So we'll see you back over at the analyst desk after and not before we check out Marky's hot lap on Horizon. Forza Horizon.
You're not a badass anymore. That's me. Let's go. Second lap started. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Oh my God, no. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Oh, that actually went fairly well, fairly well. Oh my goodness. No. I'm just getting slowed down and getting off the road. This is intense. This is very intense. Move it away, move it away, yes. Oh my God. Try to overtake these guys now. I've got to get to the front of the pack to really sort of maximise the amount of time I can reach here. But they're all just going to block my way, move out of the way. Oh no. Fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. Control the car, no! And so goes my chances. Right, let's get a respectable time now. No! Oh no. I'm absolutely failing here, guys. I apologise. I have no idea. I don't play very many driving games, so I wasn't expecting much, but I was actually doing better when I was practicing. Oh my goodness. Where am I going? Where am I going? Right, let's just take a shortcut. This seems like a good route. Let's go. Well, 1:45. Not quite what I expected, but oh well. Last place as well. Yes. Yes. Oh God, that's embarrassing.
So there you have it. This man is a reigning Call of Duty European champion, incredibly talented gamer. Marky, Speedrunners might necessarily not be your future. What happened? It's the first time we played it, to be fair.
It was the first time I played it. I think that was a factor.
Yeah.
I also think the pressure. There's an immense amount of pressure in this room. The lights are shining on you. I mean, you're right next to me. There's a lot of pressure to perform. I just choked.
To be fair to you, I've played it about 5,000 times. So it was kind of a mismatch, but it's fine. Download that game at home, practice, come back, and then give me a good beating. Then obviously you went off to do the Forza Horizon 2 hot lap. Just to put your time into perspective, Swanee got a time of 1 minute 17. Riddles is currently the slowest with 1 minute 28. You clocked up a time of 1 minute 49, which currently puts you at the bottom of the pile there. But you were doing so well beforehand. When you had a little warm up, you were doing so well beforehand. What happened?
I don't know, like you said in the warm up, I actually beat Swanee's score. But obviously, when it comes down to it, when the pressure matters, I'm just a choker. That's what it is. I can't handle the pressure, and look at my score. I mean, that just shows it really. Well,
we've got two games we can get you practicing on. Thanks very much for joining us. That's all from the Gfinity show this time. So next week, Bryce, you'll be back nice and cleansed and with a big smile on his face. Marky, thanks very much. Looking forward to seeing what he's going to do with Millenium and what happens in the future. We'll see you guys next week. Take care.